In this video, I want to introduce you to the best scalping trading strategy that you can use during the London session. And this strategy revolves around the opening price. I did a video sometimes 2 years ago or thereabout introducing this strategy to you, which I call it the London session trading strategy. If you have not seen that video, make sure you see it at the end of this video. I'm going to attach it to the end of the video. So within that video, I got a lot of questions that number one, the lines on the chart are too much. Number two, what is the best Asian session? What are the settings? Number three, there was a lot of questions. Mixed question, those that really enjoy the video and those that are finding it difficult to grasp the video. So I thought of creating another video to explain in details what you need to do. So in this video, all you need is simple. You need an FXN Asian session indicator. All right. And how do you get that? You come to the indicators here. You click indicator. You type FXN Asian session range. When you type it, you will see the indicator. Sorry, Asian is one N. So when you see it, you click it. It's by probability. You click it, and then it will appear on your chart. All right. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to download that indicator. The second thing you need is the time frames, the two time frames. Time frame 1, yeah, which is the 1 hour time frame, is where the setup parameter is. Okay, by setup, it's simply a possibility that when price gets here, that is where you want to start entering. That's what setup means. You already set up the trade like a trap. When the price gets there, you want to be pulling the trigger. All right, I will explain this in a while. Just stay with me. And then the 5-minute time frame, in that case, that is the entry, because you are looking for a scalping strategy. And what are you targeting? Minimum of 1 to 2 risks to reward, or 1 to 3. The moment it gets more than that and you get greedy, price may reverse on you, and you end up saying the strategy do not work and all that. Okay, so you have to follow your plan, and the plan is simple. In the 5 minutes time frame, when price meets the criteria, which I will show you the different criteria of you entering, you take your entry 2 to 3 RR, you close the trade, because it's scalping. You can wait for another entry and take it, wait for another one and take it. Okay, so let's go straight into the nitty-gritty of this strategy. The London trading strategy using the opening price, and then this is for scalping only. So the first thing you need to do as a trader trying to scalp this market, and by the way, you can use this strategy on any instrument. All right, any time frame, not any time frame. You can use it on any instrument: gold, NAS 100, Euro USD, pounds USD. But especially when it has the euro and pounds in it, because that period, the London session, the euro and the pounds will move faster. The euro and pounds pair will move faster because the market is open by then. Europe is open, the banks are open, everything is open. Okay, so euro USD and pounds USD work best for this in case you're looking for volatility. But you can still use the Aussie dollar, NZD dollar, gold, Nasdaq, US 30, any pair at all, Bitcoin, whatever. All right, so let's get that out of the way. Now, in the 1 hour time frame, when you place your indicator, it's going to display a session. For example, let me go to the 1 hour time frame and I go back here. Okay, so in this place here, the indicator will show you the London session. Like this green one here is my London session. All right, and then the light red is the New York session. This one here is the Asian session. You can change the color as you like. For example, if I want to change the color, you simply come to the Asian. This is it, Asian. Click on the settings here. On style, you can change your colors here. All right. You can change your colors. London range color. What color do you want it to be? You can change it. All right. If you want it to be green, you change it to be green. You can increase the thickness. Okay, you can see it's changing. You can increase the thickness or whatever. So let's just increase it like this, and because that's what we are looking at. So when you are done with your editing the indicator, then you can start trading. So let's go back to my illustration. Okay, so pay attention. This is where if you don't get it here, you're going to miss it. All right, so pay attention, because I took my time to look at what people might be struggling with, and I try to correct it in this video. So I'll be using the brush, or the brush here a lot. So within the 1 hour, you're going to get a box like this. This will be the London session box. All right, this will be London session box. Within that box, what you need to do is to look for the reversal opening price. Reversal opening price is simply bullish and bearish at the same time. You draw the line on the opening price of the bearish. Now, if the bearish opening price have a gap, you take it to the closing price, because that opening price is a false opening price. So you should be able to identify a false opening price once you see the gap. So once that happens, that is not showing you the true price that was supposed to be available. So all you need to do is to go back to the closing price, and then you draw a straight line. Now you are going to do that at the highest reversal opening price and the lowest reversal opening price. That is where you are going to draw these lines. All right. If you see a reversal opening price in the middle like this one, do not use this for what I'm showing you. Do not use this. Simply use the highest and the lowest within the 1 hour time frame. It should be the 1 hour, not 4 hours, not 15 minutes, not daily, not weekly. 1 hour, because you are looking at scalping, but still using this opening price as your support and resistance level. As I said, is a very powerful tool. So you are going to mark out the highest reversal opening price and the lowest reversal opening price on the 1 hour time frame within the London session. And at a glance, the indicator will let you know the London session. So within that box, simply strain your eyes to see the highest reversal opening price and the lowest reversal opening price. Do not mark those in the middle. Do not mark that levels. If when you do that, you are doing it wrongly. What I'm showing you is simply the highest and the lowest. Now, this is always the previous London session, not the current London session. Now, in the current London session, you don't have any data. Remember, you don't have any data. Some people were confused that is it on the, how do you mark this? You simply look at the previous London session. It could be 10 London sessions away, 50 London sessions away, or even a day away. It does not matter. All you need to do is to simply mark out a line that has not been touched by another London session. This line, make sure that it has not been touched by another London session. New York session can move across it. It is still valid. Okay? When you're looking at the validity of this level, it's still valid. If the New York session goes through it, then a London session starts. You can still rely on it. But once this London session has passed through that level, it is advisable you stop using that line. So by so doing, you don't have many lines. That corrects the issue of too many lines on a chart. Once you touch it, take it off. Delete that line and wait for a new one, or the ones that the London session has not used. So let's assume this is the previous London session. All right. Let's assume these are the previous London sessions. Now, this is your current London session. Let me put here, current. So this is the current London session. I'm not going to do any fancy editing. If you want to listen to me, you please listen to me. All right. This is the current London session. These are the previous. Price is now approaching that previous London session. And these are the lines. It's visible. The lines will be visible on the 5 minutes. Now, as market approaches it, let's assume this is the Asia. Let's assume this is the Asian session here. Price trade in the Asian session and then probably break up. Then start approaching this 5 minutes time frame. But this line is the line you've drawn from the 1 hour. Take note, do not be confused. It's the line you drew from where? The 1 hour. Now you're in the 5 minutes time frame. Looking for what? Entry. Your setup is this line. When price comes in there, whatever happens, you want to buy or sell. Now, when price gets here in the 5 minutes, and the first 5 minutes candle that touched it, all right, rejected that line. The first 5 minutes candle that came in rejected that line. That is a sign that we might be going lower. All right. Now, to get other confirmations, you might be looking for bullish engulf or bearish engulf. In this case, bearish engulf. Bearish engulf pattern. You want to see a bearish engulf pattern. Okay. Meaning, after this rejection, you have another one here. All right. That engulfs this. Then you can take your entry. Stop loss above the previous candle, and then you target 2 hours. Simple as that. Now, if within the 5 minutes, market closes above that line, in this case, bullish, let me change this to green. Market closes above that line. Don't just jump in, okay? This is an indication that the line might be weak and market wants to push higher. What you need to do is you wait for a rejection, all right? Wait for a rejection back on that line. If you don't see rejection back on that line, you can use a bullish engulfing, all right? Once you see that, you take your entry once the market close, the 5 minutes candle closes. Stop loss below this one, and then aim for 2 hours at least. Same thing applies for the bearish side. Market breaks the Asian session, for example, approaches the support, which is the opening price. All right. If market closes below or if market rejects on the 5 minutes, all right, that indicates that the level might be strong and you want to be looking to buy. All right. You can wait for further confirmations like the engulfing pattern or a shooting star. And then stop loss below, and then you take the entry, look for 2 hour trades. Likewise, if market closes below it, in this case, is a red candle, is an indication that the market wants to go lower. All right. So all you need to do is to wait for a rejection of that line. Wait for a rejection of that line, or you wait for a bearish engulfing. All right. Once you see that, stop loss above, and then you sell to the downside. Simple as that. You are making a decision around that opening price line, which could be support or the resistance level. All you need to do is to wait for a closure or a rejection and a bullish engulfing if you want to see additional confirmations. Then you aim 2 hours, 3 hours, and that is it. So without wasting time, we are going to go to the chart now and see how to trade this using Euro USD. So just like the previous illustration, I work with the recent week that just ended. I will not go and start cherry picking the best week. Sometimes it might be very rough. Sometimes it might be very rough and difficult, but the truth is, by the time you practice more, you start getting yourself, familiar with those patterns, with those scenarios, and your trading becomes better. All right. So in this case, this is the Sunday of this 5th of January, Sunday. So from Monday, the market opens and we trade like that into the current week. We're in the current week. I want to use the current week so that it does not show that I went to cherry pick. Okay, this is the current week, and we're going to use that. So go to the 1 hour time frame. We have our London session, FXN Asian session indicator. So in this case, we don't have much. The highest level here, reverse opening price, is this man here. So you mark this, okay? You don't mark this one. You don't mark this. These are in Asian. You mark within the London session. So we have the high and low here. All right. Then let's see above. Do we have any? We have one here. And we have this here. Now, these are the two areas that are close to this level first. So I'm going to use this to judge my trading. All right. I have to put this. This is below, just in case market by Monday it wanted to come down to test this, or we continue going higher. So these are the first things I will put on the chart. Then we go to 5. Before I go to 5 minutes, let's simply play this out and see where price headed to. Now you can see this is the London Asian session. Asian session came in here. You keep holding until the London sessions open. Now the London session has opened. Sorry, I overpressed it. So go to 5 minutes and see how you will have entered this market. Now you can see that immediately the London session opens. What happened? Price closed above and did a retest. That would have been your entry, or you enter here. Enter here. Where is the long? Enter here. Stop loss below. Okay, stop loss below. And then you target 2 hours. And then you are done. Your 2 hours is set. All right. So in that way, you are in and out. This is the first trade on Monday. You are in and out. You are done scalping on Monday. And there are other ways you can target. You can target the next one here. But in that case, I don't want to show you that. Maybe that led to the confusion. Just simply target 2 hours or 3 hours and you are done. Don't be greedy. Go out of the market. All right. And then let's see what happened the remaining days. Price came into this level. Now, when price came into this level, we got a rejection here. And what happened here? We got a reject. So for some reason, my replay future is just messing up. So let's quickly have a look here. Now, as you can see, we took our entry here and price push higher. Came into another 1 hour reversal opening price. And what can you see here? This is backtest. Whether I use the replay feature or not, I don't want to mess up. While recording this, I was messing up with the replay features. It was moving too fast. So I'm going to keep it the way it is. Then we work on that. So price closed above this. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for rejection. But we did not get the rejection. What happened? We closed back below. Price came in here. Do we get the rejection here? Yes, we got this rejection. Our market closes here. This is where you enter the trade with your stop loss above. So take note. In this case, you are looking for a short. At the close of that candle, then stop loss above that wick there. And then what do you aim for? 2 to 3. Simple. 2 to 3. This was exactly 3 hours. You can see immediately price gets in here, it push higher. All right. 2 hour trade. Yeah, exactly. You are scalping. Remember, you've already taken profit here, and this is another profit you have to bank within that Monday trading session. All right. Now, when price got in here, it pushed up. Let me just digress a little. What can you see here? Reverse opening price. Those levels are strong. Even on the 5 minutes, they are very strong. Now, there can be levels where you take your profit from. You can see before this push, this was where the reverse opening price stopped. All right. And that could be your target as well. So let's go back to the daily. Let's go back to the 1 hour. Sorry, 1 hour. So 1 hour. This is on a Monday. Now we are approaching this side. You go back. Now you can take off since the London session has touched this. You can take this off so that there won't be too many lines on your chart. This one remains because London session has not touched it. So you can go up here. What are you looking for? You are looking for the highest and the lowest. In this case, we don't have the lowest here. We only have the highest spot. Let me use a magnet so that I can get it exactly. It's very important you use the magnet tool. You get it exactly. And then we have this, but this London session has entered it. So this is as far as we can go when it comes to London session, or probably we have this level. This London session has touched it. All right. So we stop there. Now, this was on a Monday. Now, on that Monday, we created a new London session. Remember, a new London session, high and low. So we put this in here. Yeah. All right. We put that in there. So this is Tuesday. We have to draw this back into Tuesday. Then we go to the 15 minutes. Let's go into the 15 minutes on Tuesday, 5 minutes on Tuesday. All right. Using the replay feature was really messing up. You can see that on the 5 minutes, this is on Tuesday now, market was coming in here, close above, then close below, creating what? An engulfing. All right. So on that note, you can wait for the retest because it broke up, broke down. Wait for the retest. This retest is important because this is an engulfing. So as price coming here to retest it, that's where you can sell from. Short from there, sell, stop loss above, stop loss above, and then you aim for 2 hour trades. All right. This is the entry here. So you aim for 2 hour trade, which you've already gotten somewhere here. Now, the moment you get that 2 hour trade, exit that trade. All right, exit that trade. Now, still on that line, still on the London session, you can keep trading. This is it here. Market closes above with a rejection. That is your entry. For a long, stop loss below here. Do for your 2 hour trades. In this case, we didn't get exactly 2 hour trade, but with your logic, you can get, this is 1.9, which is almost 1.8, which is almost 2 hours. You can close that trade. All right. And then London session is over on Tuesday. The London session is over. The rest is New York session. So go back to the 1 hour and let's see how we can mark those lines, because remember, at the end of the day, you are going to reset your lines so that it does not become cluster everywhere. All right. So we are looking for Thursday. So this is Tuesday. Now on Tuesday, we add a new London session. We take off this one. It has been touched. But this one has not been touched. So probably on Wednesday, we should be touching that. on the London session. So this is it here on Wednesday. But London session, we didn't touch that level. So this was the lowest, yeah. So in this case, you have the lowest, yeah. So this is what we are going to use now on Thursday. So this level will be there. This level will be there, but as you can see, price did not get to that level during the London session. So you keep it there and then observe as price approaches those levels. So let's go back to the 5 minute and see how it played out. All right, how it played out. When the Asian session finished, all right, the London session has not started yet. It started by this time based on this setting. You can tweak it. Maybe you want your London session to start by 7. That then you could have gotten an entry. But I don't. I'm using the default settings on that FXN Asian session. So price got to this level, but not on the green box. So we let that slide. In the year we rejected, but the next candle closed below. It closed below. We close that back above. We close back below. And in this case, we have an engulfing. So you simply wait for a retest of that line. Stop loss above. Stop loss above the candle there. And then you aim for 2-hour to 3-hour trades. Now, as you are practicing, you'll be, how will I put it? You're going to get your sweet spot. All right. If you are aiming for 2-hour, for 3-hour or 4-hour, and price takes you out, it's trading. There will be setups that will give you those good setups. So as you can see, immediate price tap in here and rejected quickly. Within the next 15 minutes, you've banked your profit. Price left there, went back, close above, close below. In this case, it didn't give you a re-entry for a sell. All right, and in that case, you don't have any entry there till the market is over. You only banked just 2-hour. Yeah. All right. If this was to be an engulfing, you could have opened a trade and then sell to catch this whole move here. But what am I showing you? I'm showing you ways you can capitalize on this quick scalping opportunity, which I do. Sometimes I just come in, draw my lines, get my 2 to 3 hour and move. But mostly I'm a swing trader. I hold trades. I don't use this strategy for my swing. All right. Because as you can see, price have the tendency of coming back. This particular strategy do not look at the directional bias. The only bias you are looking at is how is price reacting on the opening price. If it closes above, you are bullish, looking for a retest. If it closes below, you are bearish, looking for a retest. If it rejects it, it's strong, look for a confirmation to buy or sell. So our directional bias is known within the 5 minutes, depending on how price reacts to the market. All right. So let's go back to the 1 hour. Why am I doing this? So that you can clean the chart. All right. You can clean the chart. I know someone will say, it's already, it has already played out. It's easier that way. No, my dear, do your back testing. All right. So this is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday. Now, on Wednesday, what happened? We have a new level. You can see that when you do it this way, the chart is not messy. So I will extend this particular one has not been touched by any London session. So I'm going to extend this here, and I'm going to extend this one here. Okay. So you can see I can take off this one now. Why? Because market, no, I won't take this out. This one, London session has not touched it. So this one, I will take it off. I will extend this one just in case price comes there in the future. Okay, so on Thursday now, Thursday is what we have this particular touching. You can see price touch there and move. Let's see how we will have entered in the 5 minutes time frame. So you go to your 5 minutes. Yeah. So as you can see, this is Asian session. We have this level here and this level here. Price left the Asian session. London session started. Trade in here. Now we rejected. We close below. It doesn't work. We close above. That is your entry there. Once that candle close, you buy because you have already gotten that rejection. All right. So stop loss below this closure. Then you can aim for 2 hour. Remember, 2 hour trade or 3. All right. So in that case, you have our winning trade there. Now the London session is still on. Price did not tap into this level, so we don't have any trade. Remember, this is our line. We don't have any trade here. So till the London session ends, it didn't come back here. So we are done on Thursday with another win. I know it's not always like this. Sometimes we will take a loss. All right. So let's go back to the 1 hour and draw our last line for the week, which is today, Friday, as I'm recording this. This is on Friday. So on Friday now, we take off this line. Why am I taking it off? This London session has touched it. All right. I will keep this one on because it has not been touched within the London session. Then I will draw a new London session. Yeah. A new one, yeah. A new London session that we can trade from, and then I will extend this. So I only have 3 lines here. So for those that said the lines were too much in the previous video, this is how you clean up the lines. All right. Once a line has been touched by a London session, you simply delete that line and work on the fresh ones, because I find out that the fresh ones are always the best. So this was on Thursday. We have another one here. So this was Thursday, the highest and the lowest. Let me use my magnet so I can know the exact price. That is it. The exact price there. And then we go to 5 minutes and see how we would have entered this market. So 5 minutes. Price close within breakout of the Asian, approaches this level, but we didn't tap in here. So that is gone. And then we approach the London session. At first, we rejected. We wanted to see a confirmation, either a bullish engulfing, but we did not see that. Instead, the market closed above. Now, this closure above, we simply wait for rejection, and we got that rejection. And then as a result, we are going to go long from that rejection. Stop loss below that candle that closes. And then you target 2 hour trades. So that's your 2 hour trade. This even went higher, but 2 to 3 hour trades is fine because market can reverse on you. There's nothing worse as you've seen your money, then all of a sudden you don't see it anymore. Now, market came into this level and rejected. We wanted to see what? Once you see this rejection, what are you looking for? Engulfing. So currently, we have that engulfing here for a sell. And then you can wait for price to come back and test the engulfing. Number 1. Wait for price to test the engulfing, as you can see there. Or number 2, you enter at that engulfing candles. All right. So this is also a trade for a sell. Stop loss above that, and then you aim for 2 hour trade. So your 2 hour trade will be somewhere here. So at the end of this video, kindly, the market is still on. All right. But because the target for me is too much, I will simply wait for this and then get this. If it does not work out that way, I've already gotten an entry here. All right, already 2 hours is banked already in here. So this other one is always good to be patient. All right, so that is it. So this market is ongoing, and we have how many hours or how many minutes before the London session closes? It's going to close here. So hopefully we have our entry. So that is how you trade the London session trading strategy, using the opening price by scalping the market and improve your trading. Now, I'm only showing you something that worked for me. And why do I trust it? Because I back tested it. I tested it so many times before I put it out there. I will not bring out the strategy that I've not tested and I've not traded myself and put it on my channel for you. No. So what I need to do, what I want you to do is you go back on your own. I've given you the information. All you need to do is to go back and then test and see if what I'm saying actually works. And if it's suitable for you. If it's not suitable for you, you are free to keep trading what you are trading. All right. And if it's suitable for you, why not try it out and then try it with a little lot size? Once you are confident enough, you can now use your normal risk that you've been using. So in case you didn't see that first video, here is the video here. I will see you in that video.